I just got done playing Cyberpunk 2077 for my first time ever, and it is easily one of my favorite games of all time now, which honestly makes me kind of sad that I didn't play it when it came out, but I also heard the launch was a catastrophe, so I probably got the better experience playing it much later. Now, you might ask why I'm just now playing Cyberpunk 5 years after its release, and to be totally honest, I don't know. Actually, okay, that's totally not true at all. The real reason I started playing this game is because I have a very good IRL friend who is hyper obsessed with this game. Well, not really the game so much, but rather, as they say, all the super hot gays that you can have in it. But I digress. They forced me to play it, and for that, I have to tell them thank you. So how does Cyberpunk 2077 hold up in 2025? Well, to be completely honest, this game is absolutely amazing, and after my first full playthrough and about 60 or 70 hours in the game, I would not hesitate at all to put this in like the top 10 games of all time for me personally. But that does come with some asterisks. So what did the game do right and wrong? I'm going to start with what I thought it did wrong because honestly, it's really not much at all. For me, the game did have a very slow start. I wasn't very interested in the main character, the first few missions, or even any of the side characters that you engage with very early on. And I actually played the game for about like 10 hours or so, and I was going to DNF it until I told my friend that I was planning to uninstall because the game just didn't really feel like it was for me. That led to a conversation that ultimately got me to rethink how I was playing the game and to keep me pushing forward. So what was the advice that I got? It was really just to explore the game, take my time, and not just do the main story, but do as many of the side missions as I possibly could, engage with all the characters I find, and really just dive headfirst and really engross myself in Night City. And this ended up being the turning point for me when I really started to enjoy the game. Once I started really exploring the locations, the people, the stories, I came to a certain realization that I wasn't even the main character in my own story. The city itself and all the people who I met along the way, they were what this game was really about. And when it comes to people you meet in this game, there's no shortage of interesting characters who all come fully equipped with some very real baggage. Some of the characters in this game are so well written that you can't help but truly empathize with their struggles. And in other cases, you can't help but dislike them so much and just absolutely wish for their utter downfall. Characters like the iconic Johnny Silverhand, who I absolutely loathed at first meeting, ended up being one of my favorite characters with arguably the best development and growth. And I'd even say that this game is more about Johnny than almost anybody else.
Thanks, V. Just thanks.
Then you have my beloved Pan Am, who will always be my first choice in this game. Judy, whom I will be making a female V playthrough for because if you know, you know. And then there's Carrie, who is an absolute psychopath needy bitch, but he's still a super fun guy overall. Even the characters that are only in the game for a short amount of time end up leaving a lasting impression. Shout out to my girl Lizzie Wizzy, just crazy enough to still be super hot. And while the characters in this game are my favorite part about it, the actual gameplay is also incredibly S tier. There are so many different ways that you can play this game, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Whether you want to be an absolute Giga Chad gorilla arm fist swinging maniac or a more stealthy hacker type who doesn't necessarily want to put themselves in harm's way, you can do it. And the best part about it is it's all fun. The talent trees aren't super in depth, but I think that's a good thing for a game like this. They're not overly complicated for the sake of complication, and they're also not barren enough to make it feel worthless. The setting in this game is absolutely amazing, and Night City might easily be one of my favorite locations in gaming history. It's such a hauntingly beautiful place that it's 100% worth running around just sightseeing if that's what you're into. So in the end, yeah, I played Cyberpunk 2077 for my first time, and it easily finds itself in my list of top 10 games all time, and if you haven't played it, now's the time. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and let me know how your experience with Cyberpunk 2077 went, whether you played it when it launched or now, because I would love to hear about it.